was a great opportunity for Iowa to use a program called Summer EBT that provides up to $40 a month per kid in benefits that can be used at a grocery store to buy food in the summer months when kids aren't getting, nutritious school lunches that they might get during the school year. Governor Reynolds turned down that money a couple years ago. It was a big story. It was, over $10 million that could have been used to feed Iowa kids. And this year, she came up with her own much smaller program that instead of letting families choose, whatever they need, whatever's best for them, supplies some foods to food banks across the state that can be given out to these families, much less than what would be under the summer EBT program, which is funded by our federal taxes. And a couple months ago, there was a story from Iowa Public Radio that said, actually, the rollout of this program has been super rocky. It's causing a lot of administrative burden for food banks. Families are really confused, and, not all the families are getting the food that they need. I find that really concerning, and as a member of the Appropriations Committee, as a member of the Federal Funds Subcommittee, which deals with, federal funding issues, I reached out to the Department of Health and Human Services, which runs this program, with a Freedom of Information request, saying, based on this reporting I've read, there's some problems. I'd like to see all the emails and documents so that I can have a better understanding of as a legislator, of what's going on, what needs to change, and what can be done to make sure Iowa kids are fed. And what the department said was, we'll hand over the emails, but we're going to charge you over $9,000. Now, the salary of an Iowa state representative is $25,000 a year. So I think that what they're doing is, not legal under previous court decisions by the Iowa Supreme Court that says folks in government who are making these decisions need to have access to the information that we need to make sure we can fight for our constituents. But if you're ever wondering why I serve in the state legislature or why I drink a full mocha pot every day, it's because of fights like this.